Is that the cover? That's the cover. Before we get started, if you've been here before, if you like something before, don't forget to like and subscribe. Today we are checking out Borderlands 4. They did a state of play deep dive. It's the first time I've ever seen one of PS5. So they also say they got some captured PS5 Pro gameplay. So I want to see the difference there. If they're going to talk about that a little bit more, if not, okay. But I'm gonna be very honest. Tiny Tina's Wonderland was really excellent. I liked it a lot. It's one of those things where I really do like this franchise. I've played it since the beginning. I was not too excited when they announced this. I really want this to be changed after I get finished with this 20-minute video to feel a lot better about the state of Borderlands 4. Let's just jump right into that. Ooh.
What use is a vault hunter? What use is a killer? A brute. A rule-breaking, taking, running, and gunning natural disaster. You are, in a word, mayhem. I take that personally.
Nothing wrong, ain't nothing wrong with a little bit of hot. No, nothing wrong with a little bit.
Oh my God.
Be advised, a citywide curfew has been enacted. Violators will be shot on sight.
Okay. I'm assuming that guy they show at the beginning is the enemy. Probably the new vault owners. Or
Heyo, I'm Randy Pitchford, founder of Gearbox Entertainment. Today, we're giving you our deepest look yet at Borderlands 4. All the excitement, loot, and gnarly carnage all running on PlayStation 5 Pro.
Since creating the looter-shooter genre nearly 16 years ago, we've continued to refine the formula, delivering better loot, greater freedom, and endless mayhem. And with Borderlands 4, we push things even further.
This is hands down our best Borderlands ever. All new movement, abilities, bigger and badder enemies, and a brand new planet. All in service of making you feel like a total badass.
It's the perfect entry point for new players, with incredible new places and a great story. And for our longtime Borderlands fans, we're throwing back to our more grounded tone, while pushing gameplay ahead further than ever before. This is the culmination of years of hard work from my teammates across the Gearbox studios. So enough talk, let's get it. This is Borderlands 4.
okay, that's not bad. Let me show me something.
Borderlands is an unforgiving sci-fi universe where life is cheap and guns are plentiful. You play as a vault hunter, a badass mercenary with powerful abilities called action skills.
Today I'm playing as Vex, our new siren. She wields supernatural phase energy to devastating effect. She can use that energy to empower herself, or channel it to conjure deadly minions that fight alongside her.
And because everything's better in co-op, I'm joining as Rafa, a former TDR soldier who wears an experimental exosuit. He can destruct an arsenal of weapons, like the razor-sharp arc knives.
These are two of our 4 new Vault Hunters that you can play at launch.
Borderlands 4 takes place on Kairos, an all-new planet steeped in conflict. For thousands of years, the Timekeepers kept the planet hidden, controlling its inhabitants with bolts, cybernetic implants fused to their spines. anyone who stepped out of line was brutally crushed by his army of synthetic soldiers known as the Order.
Okay.
That is until 6 years ago when Elpis showed up. This rogue moon was teleported away from Pandora at the end of Borderlands 3 by the legendary Vault Hunter Lilith.
Oh.
When it reappeared across the galaxy, it crashed into the protective veil around Kairos. The results were devastating. A planet-wide cataclysmic event that disrupted the Timekeeper's perfect order.
Now people all across Kairos have started rising up, some even ripping out their bolts, and chunks of their brain along with it.
Oh, wow.
That's the situation our Vault Hunters have crash landed into. A planet ready to explode, and you're the spark. As you explore, you'll meet a cast of incredible characters. Fan favorites return, like Zane and Moxie.
Okay.
You'll also meet new friends like Rush.
And as always, Claptrap is along for the ride.
Last but not least is Echo 4. This helpful drone follows you everywhere, hacking order tech, scanning the environment, and helping guide you to objectives. But enough of all that. Let's get into the game.
So far, so good. I'm
Thanks to our
liking it.
improved lobby system, it's easier than ever to join up with your friends on the fly. And with full crossplay at launch, you can play with your friends on any platform.
Today, we're venturing into Terminus Range, a frigid, mountainous region.
This is just
I'm
one of the
surprised
few
it
zones on
looks
Kairos
so
that you can
soft on the
seamlessly
PS5
explore.
Pro.
There's next to no loading time, just endless looting and shooting mayhem.
For our current mission, we need to break into a secret black site located deep in the mountains. One of the Timekeeper's generals, Vile Lichter, has been conducting grotesque experiments on locals. It's up to us to stop him.
All right, let's get moving. Here I'm using Glide, one of our new movement abilities. Along with dash, double jump, climbing, and point grapple, these make getting around more fun and add a ton of utility to combat.
As you traverse, you'll uncover a vast and beautiful world. And to bring Kairos to life, we've introduced dynamic weather and events, so you constantly have new things to discover.
There's also plenty of local wildlife to contend with, like these Kratch, flying beasts who attack in flocks.
Here we've come across a silo, one of several new activities in Borderlands 4.
You'll naturally discover short gameplay experiences like this all across Kairos. There's no need to pick up a mission first. These are auto-granted and tracked on your HUD.
Silos house old, decommissioned order tech that you can hijack for the Crimson Resistance.
With the help of Echo 4, we'll hack into their network and release the communications balloon.
All right. I'm gonna have to like stop caring about the graphics and just worry about the gameplay
Now
because
that we're in charge,
I
we
am
can
not
fast
impressed by
travel
the
to
graphics
silo.
right now.
And as a bonus, it's revealed the approximate location of a vault key fragment. We can collect these fragments to unlock a hidden vault, a high-level dungeon with challenging combat and serious loot.
Let's get after it. Another nice thing about silos is you can zip line up and take off.
Oh, that's good. Almost like a redeployment.
And if that's not fast enough for you, you can always pull out your personal vehicle, the Digit Runner. Just hop on, hit boost, and get rolling.
You can customize the body, paint job, and even how it handles.
Oh, okay.
This is Borderlands, you best believe it has guns.
As you traverse, you'll encounter a host of dynamic events. From order patrols to world bosses, there's always something to shoot and loot.
I like the fact that it's cross
Coming upon
save,
an
I mean
order
crossplay.
outpost. Let's see the new movement abilities in action.
Chaining our new traversal abilities together makes combat more dynamic than ever. You can dash in and out of melee attacks, dodge projectiles, or quickly reposition to gain an advantage.
Okay. I like the whip or the grapple, but everybody's kind of working on the grapple. But I like it.
Now I know that there's a vault fragment around here somewhere, but we've got a mission to get back to. Let's pull out Echo 4 to show us where to go.
I love it. I love a waypoint.
We're meeting up with none other than the Tigra Partali herself, Amara. She's a former vault hunter and exotic pet sitter from Borderlands 3. She came to Kairos in search of Lilith and is now helping us take down the Timekeeper.
Don't you whine at me, homies. We'll play in a moment, huh? Ugh, you agree to pet sit for a few weeks, and the next thing you know, you're having full conversations with animals.
You don't use security like that unless you've got something to hide. This must be the path to the black site.
Agreed. But if Lilith is on the other side, I don't mind some property destruction.
Ooh, your specialty. Please, be my guest.
Come, let's throw some light on this black site of his. This place is crawling with creeps. Clear them out.
Co-op has always been at the heart of Borderlands, and we've put a ton of work into making it better than ever. Our improved lobby was just the start. You can also set your own campaign difficulty independently of the rest of the party. This way, everyone can tune the experience to their liking.
And you don't have to worry about loot ninjas stealing your drops, as loot is always instanced for each player. Plus, if you ever get split up, you can easily fast travel to your friends.
And two-player split screen returns so you can enjoy couch co-op. Regardless of how you play, we just want you to be able to hang with your buddies and have a great time.
What the hell is that?
That's what I'm looking for. Quirky weirdness.
Everyone else heard the talking creep, right?
Tim feels like the product of Lichter's twisted mind. Another of his experiments. If he's doing this to creeps, I shudder to think what he's doing to Lilith. We need to get inside. That air vent. Let's check it out.
So
Hermes is really creeped
breaking
out
into
here.
places immediately with no loads.
Hermes.
That's good. That's good.
Now that we're in the black site, let's take a moment to talk about loot. In Borderlands 4, each piece of gear comes from one of 8 manufacturers with their own characteristics and trademarks. There's Jacobs, with crit-friendly black powder weapons, the elemental expertise of Maliwan, Vladoff, who solve lower accuracy with more bullets, the toss to reload Tedior, or Torg with explosions. We also have 3 new ones. The Order with powerful charge and release blasts, fully auto rippers, and the reliable, easy-to-use Daedalus, which can use multiple ammo types.
But that's just the start.
3 new ones. That's not bad.
New licensed parts system. This allows for behaviors and abilities from multiple manufacturers to spawn in a single weapon. For instance, this flat-off assault rifle features a Torg mag, Hyperion shield, and a Maliwan elemental switch. meaning it shoots fast and explodes things. The higher the rarity, the more parts that can randomly spawn, creating wilder and wilder loot.
And that's before even getting into alt-fire modes, underbarrels, and elemental damage.
What the?
The possibilities are truly endless.
To support playing with your favorite manufacturer, we've added enhancements. This new type of gear replaces artifacts and provides bonuses to specific manufacturers. Take my current enhancement. It adds a kill bonus to all guns with deadless parts, along with more reload speed and critical damage. This lets you min-max your build around your favorite manufacturer, immediately turning just okay guns into amazing weapons.
Finally, we've heard your feedback, and we've overhauled our drop rates and loot across the game. We've worked hard to make sure all our gear feels better than ever, while also making rarity matter again. This makes for our most satisfying loot chase ever. And at the top of everything are legendaries. These have always had unique effects that you won't find on any other piece of gear. But in Borderlands 3, they drop too often. This not only devalued legendaries, it made everything feel less valuable. In our new system, not only do all guns feel great, but now legendaries will truly be special events. We've added the magic back to our loot chase, and we know you'll love grinding all that great gear on Kairos.
But let's get back to combat so I can show you my favorite thing, Ordnance. This is the new gear slot for grenades and heavy weapons like rocket launchers. Instead of taking up a gun slot and ammo, Ordnance now has cooldown timers. No more saving the big guns for boss fights. Now you can blow stuff up as often as you want.
That's actually a good change, because I would never use them.
Before we go further, let's talk a little bit about action skills. Every Vault Hunter has a set of 3 unique action skills. These are class-defining abilities with devastating effects. Up until now, I'd been using Incarnate to deliver powerful phase blasts. But let's switch it up to Phase Familiar and pull out Trouble. As you can see, each action skill has its own branching skill tree, giving you more build freedom than ever before. On top of passive skills, you can further customize action skills with augments and capstones. These are socketed enhancements that add new behaviors and functions to your action skill.
Different builds completely change how combat plays out, resulting in near endless freedom to experiment. You can swap unlock augments or capstones on the fly, or completely respec your skill trees at hubs around Kairos.
This gives us a chance to talk about traits. Each Vault Hunter has a unique passive ability called a trait. For Vex, her action skills attune to the element of her equipped weapon. So by swapping guns, I can change Trouble's damage from kinetic to shock, fire, or any other elemental type.
And also,
interesting. That's very interesting.
Dead end. Or is it? Let's see where this vent takes us. Gods. Are those test tubes?
Oh man, I hope this pulls through.
I'm down, but thankfully our fight for your life mechanic makes a return. Of course, I could have avoided it in the first place if I had just used my ref kit. This new piece of gear provides health and other buffs, like temporarily boosting my elemental damage, rate of fire, or movement speed.
I'm almost afraid to ask what's in the tube.
Oh, look at these guys. Are those crystals growing out of them?
By the way, If you're looking to experience the story again or just grind for loot, we've added full mission and boss replay. That's right, no more save loading to run bosses. Now you can return to the arena and use Moxie's big encore machine to spawn another run.
Nice.
But
That's
we'll
actually
talk
a
more
nice
about
one.
Endgame later. For now, let's jump ahead and show you something truly badass. In Borderlands 4, our bosses are bigger and better than ever, putting all your new skills, gear, and abilities to the ultimate test.
What is that?
Whoa, 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 spoilers. That's enough of that for now. But we look forward to showing you much more this June at our first hands-on gameplay event.
And from everyone at Gearbox, thank you for joining us.
That man has to throw his hands up to get on the chair. Is that the cover? That's the cover? I don't know. I don't know. Listen. Oh, I did not like anything I saw. I mean, I liked it that they did, like, quality of life changes, but I really wanted them to sell the story, and I really wanted them to sell the expansiveness of what this world is going to bring, because faster load times and more weapons, man, just feels so outdated at this point. I was really hoping that they was going to do something special. This looked like Halo Infinite on it. You know what I mean? I'm not saying everything was bad, and people that are excited for this is great. I'm just not one of those people anymore, and I don't know when that changed. Like, I really like time Wonderland. I think it was so because it was such a fantastical type of situation, and it was just Borderlands with like a different spin on it. But don't like the characters, honestly. I don't like how they look. I hate that she's a teeny bopper. I had like teeny bopper dialogue. And it's fine because this is the game meant for like not my age at this point, but the people that wanted to play this game like differently. A little older individuals maybe. I don't know. Maybe I just gotta hear them more. She didn't sound terrible, of course. But I could just tell by her I could tell what type of character she's gonna be. And maybe that's just one character. Maybe the rest of them are fine. But I like the build up of the story and where what happened. Like they have them crash landing here because Lilith sent it over, and then we're gonna have to deal with the type of world this is that we never been experiencing. So that feels like it's gonna be fun. I was getting Apex Legends vibes with the whole way you can kind of grapple around, move around really quickly, and redeploy with those large balloons. Um, you know, I'm not saying that I'm not gonna be interested when it comes out. I'm saying that more than likely I'm just gonna keep playing Tiny Tina's Wonderland over going to 4 immediately unless there is something drastically that changes over time. Because right now all I'm seeing is more of the same. And maybe that's just well enough. I love the cross play initiative. I love the ability to kind of set your own difficulty with your friends to give yourself a challenge while you play with your friends. Like a lot of this stuff, quality of life stuff is like really, really major, right? But then it's like set in the backdrop of the samey feeling world. And I'm not saying the combat had to drastically change because that's not what I'm looking for. I'm honestly just looking for a better story and a more expansive approach to how your world is telling stories and how it actually is layered upon itself. Like, you know, something unique. I just didn't get that from this. That's all. I don't know. And I hate that cover. I hate it. I don't know what that I hate that cover, but they chose it. So I don't know. I'm not. I wouldn't say I'm disappointed because it does have good things. I'm just more so like I'm not interested. And I really want to be interested. You know, now you want to be interested in something, but it's just not. It's not clicking for you. I think that this is what this is right now for me. It's not clicking for me. The world seems like very much so last generation, but it's not even about the type of art style it is. It's literally how they approach displaying their game to me. Like literally there's a lot of bad anti-aliasing, there's a lot of weird blur, and it just feels like it doesn't feel like a leap forward in any way or any sense of the form, you know? And maybe that's just not what this game is meant to be. Maybe it's meant to push the envelope on their, you know, gameplay mechanics. But even when I was looking at animations and the fighting, it just felt like, you know, Borderlands 3. So I don't know, man. I don't want to be the negative Nancy though, that's for sure. What I say here is I'm still looking for see more. Right now I'm not very interested. Even after that 20 minutes, I'm still not, but I'm hoping for that to change. And I'll leave it at that. So thank you all for watching. If you enjoy the content, please don't forget. If you enjoy the content, please don't forget to like and subscribe. Let me know what you think about this in the comment section below. And I'll talk to y'all in the next one.